We're coming to you from the South Island City of Totems. My name's James Green and you're watching Go Island on ShawTV. On today's show, how one local couple's love of old toys has them playing with a new business, and a new quadcopter type drone that can deliver medical equipment to a remote accident site. All that and some right here on Go Island. Welcome to an episode of Go Island. We're on location in and around Duncan, beginning here at the Cowichan Family Life thrift store, which is 531 Canada Avenue. The reason is because United Way Cowichan are in partnership with this particular organization. Tammy Isaacson, explain the United Way and how you've partnered with this group.
Thanks, James. United Way Cowichan just kicked off our annual campaign last September, and Cowichan Family Life is one of the groups that is funded by United Way Cowichan.
In what way? Explain sort of like how you assist.
Every fall we run a campaign that raises money and funds essential local human care services for groups in the Cowichan Valley. Cowichan Family Life is one of those groups that applies for funding. Each group must fall into one of the areas that United Way has identified as a priority area. Those are all that kids can be, healthy people, strong communities, and from poverty to possibility. Cowichan Family Life fits into actually all of those areas, and some of the programs that they deliver funded by United Way assist local families and children, seniors, and people in our community that might need a little extra help.
Your goal is $230,000 by December.
Yes, it's a lofty goal and we're eager and optimistic that we will reach that goal. We fund 16 agencies here in the Cowichan region that deliver about 46 programs and services. It's really important that we do reach that goal. We need your help. As donors to United Way Cowichan, know that the money that is donated during the campaign stays right here in the Cowichan Valley.
How can people donate? Is it like putting a check in an envelope? Can they come visit you, or is there a way online?
That's an awesome question. We do have a brand new website that's being launched this week. There's an online donation form, and that's a quick, easy way to make a donation to United Way Cowichan. You get your tax receipt right away. There's also other ways you can walk into our office. Lots of people do that. Come say hi to us. We're located in the lower level of City Hall. And if you are at a workplace, if you own a local business, another option is running a workplace campaign. So getting your staff and employees involved in kind of a community-minded way while raising money for the United Way is also another option, and you can contact us directly at United Way Cowichan to get involved that way as well.
Thanks, Tammy.
Thank you.
We will return to the thrift store shortly on the show, and we'll meet the executive director of the Cowichan Family Life Association. She'll tell us a little bit about how United Way is helping them. But first, let's head to Victoria, because let's talk about toys. Do you remember some of your favorite vintage toys? Well, Raji Kabli went on the hunt to find some of hers. Thanks for that story, Raji, and check out this vintage toy I found at the Cowichan Family Life thrift store in Duncan. 75 cents, beat that. And we're with the executive director of the association affiliated with the thrift store, Maureen Gallinger.
So United Way has been a big part of Cowichan Family Life for many, many years before I even arrived, so that was about 8 years ago. And we rely on dollars from United Way to help families bring people to programs that wouldn't otherwise be able to afford them. So along with the thrift store and grant writing and United Way, it's sort of a team effort to provide services for children, families and individuals.
What sort of things do families get up to in the program?
So we have a 41-foot Bluebird bus that's an onboard early learning bus. It's called the Books and Bubbles bus. It goes out to 5 communities that wouldn't have early learning and literacy programs for their children. So it goes over to Penelakut Island once a week, Malahat Reserve once a week, and it goes to Lake Cowichan twice a week, and it's at the Duncan Mall as well. So this is a Bluebird bus that's totally outfitted for onboard early learning. So no seats in it, and little tables, chairs, activities, things like that the United Way helps support that, and so does the thrift store, the proceeds from the thrift store. And the other thing is summer camp. So our summer camp is geared to school-age children, and it's for kids who need that extra care. So it's maximum 8 kids, 2 facilitators, and we take them from Victoria to Parksville to have new experiences that they wouldn't otherwise have.
Something you should know about the Cowichan Family Life thrift store is the last Thursday, Friday and Saturday of each calendar month, they have a huge sale to make everything accessible to all families. 75% off all clothes, 25% off everything else, like this Spider-Man boogie board. I'm gonna rule the pool. Keep hanging out with us on the show. We've got lots more action coming your way, including some Cowichan Valley parrots that are populating their native land of Bolivia. Also, there's a festival coming up called the One World Cultural Festival. Thank you for that chirpy story, Dan Kahn. And this just in, Dan tells me that the macaws are currently being quarantined in Cambridge, Ontario, to make their way to Bolivia sometime in the spring. And as for April, well, she says her home is eerily quiet these days. Making the rounds in Duncan on Go Island, and now we're at the Cowichan Intercultural Society. Emma, we've got some wonderful people behind us. Who are these folks?
These are the staff and some volunteers of the Intercultural Society.
Now, we're joining you guys today to talk about the festival. Tell us about One World.
One World, well, I think we should maybe talk about One Cowichan. The Cowichan Valley is a very diverse community, and so what we're doing with this festival is celebrating the diversity of the valley, all the different cultures that make up this one big, beautiful community.
How long have you guys been in the Cowichan helping people integrate into the Canadian way of life?
33 years.
And the festival, this is only the second year, is that right?
Yes, that's right.
So what can we expect at the festival? I hear some music.
Well, that's Mbira Spirit. They are a Zimbabwean band. They play mbiras, which are thumb pianos, and they will be at the festival along with a whole ton of other multicultural performers. There's going to be dance and music and a big cultural fashion show. There's going to be food.
Yeah, and there's some food right here, actually, Vietnamese cuisine. What do we have here?
We have a salad roll and spring roll.
Salad roll and spring roll. Hey, you want some of that? Nice. Well, you'll have to go to the festival. Here, we'll take that. When is the festival and how can people find out about it?
Well, it's on October 18th. It's a Saturday afternoon, 11 o'clock to 4 o'clock. And you can visit our website, the Intercultural Society website, for more information. Or you can always call us, email, stop by.
This all-Canadian cultural exchange will take place at the Siem Lalem Gymnasium, 5574 River Road, Duncan. And it's only $2 to get in.
$2. Sliding scale, though.
What does that mean?
That means that if it is a barrier to any family, the fees can be waived.
Okay. Quick break now, but when Go Island returns, Paul Beilstein checks out a drone that could potentially be put to good use in the fact that it can deliver emergency equipment to a remote first aid scene. Now, if you like fancy cars, this next story is for you. We have our very own video journalist from Nanaimo, Rayanne LaPlante, who did a series on calendar cars, and this one's a kit car that took 3 years to build. Have a look at this beauty. Well, we're drawing to a close here on Go Island, and we hope you've enjoyed the show. We've been in the City of Totems. My name's James Green. If you have any story ideas or you want us to host the show from your location, well, you better get in touch with us then, eh? If it's not too much of a stretch, see you next time.
Women's clothing provided by Tulip Noir, casual designer fashions. Men's wardrobe by DG Bremner & Co. Menswear and accessories. Hair services provided by Salon J.